My name's Kelly. I'm 22 years old. Growing up for me was good. I had two really awesome parents. They got divorced when I was really young. I tried to make both of them happy. It always felt like split between them. When I was 13 years old, I got abused by one of my mom's friends. I didn't really know how to handle that as a kid. I had a lot of anger in me, and I wanted somebody that was close to me, that cared for me, to know, but at the same time, I didn't want anybody to know. I felt so secretive, like nobody really knew the things that I was going through or who I really was. I went and lived with my sister in Gulf Shores, and I got into a relationship with a guy there. His name was Will. And one day we went swimming at the beach. It was just me and him in the water. We got drug out by the undertow and we couldn't get back in. And he drowned. I felt guilty. I felt like it was my fault. After that, my life just got really crazy. By the time I was 16, I began using drugs, was introduced to crystal meth. We got to a point where I would just do whatever I had to. I would steal from people, or I got into prostitution. I'd get money and just get high. That's what I lived for. That was my life. The people that I surrounded myself with was just for all the wrong reasons. It wasn't friends or people who really loved me. I was just hanging out with people that could get me high. I was still hurting, and I still felt so much in secret about things that happened in the past and what I was trying to cover up. I just feel like I was going nowhere. My dad tried multiple times to get me help. He wanted to put me in somewhere, help me long term. He wanted me to take care of my legal stuff, so I always kind of pulled away from him. I repeatedly just stole from him and lied to him. Nothing ever really helped me. I just always reverted right back to my old ways with the drugs and stuff, because that was really the only comfort that I could find, was just the numbness that the drugs offered. God always takes me back to this moment. I was sitting in a hotel room and they were knocking on the door because my rent was up and I didn't have any more money to give them. And I was sitting in the bathroom trying to get high, and I couldn't even get high. And I remember just sitting there thinking, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Who's gonna help me? What bridge haven't I burnt? Last time I was here, it was to determine what was going to happen to me, whether it be jail or whatever they decided to do. I was facing a lot of time. At first I thought that I was going to be sentenced to prison for a while. Well, my dad talked to my lawyer and he told me that they would be able to get it down to 5 years. So I was prepared to sign for 5 years. I remember thinking about my family, I didn't want to have to look at my family through glass. It was really, really hard, and I just wanted help, but I didn't really know where to turn. The day that I was supposed to go to court, it snowed. So they put my court date off to that next week, and I got a new DA and a new judge, and they told me that they would be willing to do something different. They would be willing to maybe send me to a rehab or something like that. I was actually court ordered to teen challenge. Throughout my life, there's always been times that I questioned him. I didn't understand things, I didn't understand why certain things happened, or why things had to be a certain way. Ultimately, he is over everything. He's the ultimate judge, And he gave me a new judge and a new DA so that my life could be different, because he knew what I needed, and it wasn't prison. God, I know that in my heart. I know he made it snow for me.